Dub morning, ladies. Welcome to a What If Overshock, the Over Space Shock, was in My Hero Academia. He's now in this What If. He's totally different from the one that I did before this video, so go check out that one. So this one, he is the brother to Todoroki and Dobby. He's also the son of Endeavor. So, yeah. So he has a quirk of fire and ice. And he's able to use both sides of his fire and ice at the same time. Compared to Todoroki. He doesn't allow himself to get consumed by flames like Dobby does. But he did learn one thing. How to use even, you know how like firebenders sometimes use electricity to learn the martial arts things of electricity bending? Yeah, that's what Overshock does to him. So the Overshock has that, like, every time he uses his fire and ice, and it's at the same time, he also uses it to create like these heated, like how Nami from One Piece East did, like with those bubble things to create like storm clouds. Yeah. As Zuko, or no, not Zuko, Overshock learns how to do that. As his mother, or actually Endeavor, like, didn't like abuse him. He actually gave him a good life. Because he keeps telling, or actually Endeavor keeps telling him that Overshock, or new Overshock, is my best son that I ever had. So yeah. But yeah. So then when they went to UA, Dobby, or in this what if, Dobby isn't gonna be like a villain, but in this what if, he's gonna be a hero. Like, he's gonna be going to UA with Todoroki and his brother. And his sisters, or Overshock's sister, likes him as a brother. So yeah. So they ended up going to there. They did the quirk test thing, like written, and he's a new holder of the record. Not one for all, I almost said that, but hey, that's okay. And Zuko basically, or as Overshock, I keep saying Zuko because I'm so used to saying Zuko. Overshock was basically, he's a more chilled out dude. As I'm skipping the ball throw and the heroes versus villains. But during the USJ thing, Overshock tells Dobby and Todoroki that they need to get everyone out of there or out of here before he. Hey, as they understand, as they both like grab everybody, they run out as Zuko or as Overshock uses his stormy abilities. So yeah, then the Zuko, so Overshock basically grabs the electricity and threw it at the Nomu as the Nomu died that fateful day. Yeah. So so Overshock, that's what his name is. That's what they always call him that. Like, hey Overshock, come here. Can you charge this up? Yeah. And yeah. And Zuko ends up being friends with him. So does like Ochako. And this what if Ochako and Zuko are dating each other's. Yeah. And sorry. And who's dating Overshock, you may ask? Well, none other than the big hands girl, or actually that silver haired girl. Yeah. But he got asked out twice by silver haired girl and him, or by her. So yeah. So he would rather date both of them at the same time. So yeah. So both of them got dating him through the entire school year. And end up basically. So then I'm skipping the sports festival. Then he also skipping the internship because he went with Endeavor, and Zuko or Overshock he did battle against not Overhaul, Hero Killer Stain, and won. But so I'm skipping the camp arc because one, it's just too boring. So the All for One versus All Might arc, that's what I call it, was, of course, All for One had a instant beam attack that could kill anything with just, or anyone with just one blast. But All Might, or when All for One lets it off, All Might was like, you're doing the same one that you did with my master. Yeah. But this time, Overshock uh, uses he used his ice and his fire at the same time. And plus, he actually, when he created a wall of ice, and he also used his fire to like grab the All Might and the Citizen out of the way, or yeah, he basically he says, but his ice is like glass, or like could light reflect off of them, but the beam of light went up, or like it absorbed into his body, as he says, "Nice try, though. I'll take care of this, All Might." As Zuko, or as All Might says, "No, he's too strong for you. He'll do that same beam attack." Huh. As as he goes in, as he uppercuts the All for One, and he says, let's go home to the sun, shall we?" As he goes all the way, punching All for One all the way to the sun, all the way through at 2. And Overhaul, or no, I keep saying Overhaul, All for One died. But Overshock, his quirk became his power. And he gained a new ability of shock absorption. And yeah. So his body could now handle shocks like electricity, flames, and ice, and water, and like, yeah. So time progressed as I'm skipping the dodgeball, and so during the Overhaul fight, Overhaul was about to kill Zuko off, but then luck would have it, the meteor came down and ends up slammed right into the chest or the mouth of Overhaul. Oh, and yeah, pushed Overhaul all the way into the water, like the ocean. And he says, now, or actually, Overshock says, "Now you really got me mad for trying to hurt my friends, Overhaul." As Overhaul looks up and he sees a very, very mad, yeah, as the shocks, as he tells Overhaul that you know what will happen if the shock mixed with water. And Overhaul says, "You would be fried yourself." Oh, no, no, no. I'm immune to it. So, yeah. So the storm came up and electricity struck down Overhaul, basically mobilizing him, breaking him into four, or back into, like, him and his goons. As he grabs all four, or all of them, as he walks up, or walks out of the water, as Zuko walks up, and he knows that it's him. It's his best friend. As he says, "Well, how are you feeling?" "Well, got a kink out of my neck." As, yeah, Zuko was basically could not believe that his own friend survived going through the sun. As he says, "I was actually, through all these years, I was getting a suntan. Do you like my little suntanish look?" As he looks more, he looks like her. A little bit brown. Not like, that's his suntan thing. As, yeah. He looked more darker than Dark Shadows' quirk. Because he looked like a lobster. That's what he looked like. And, yeah. Zuko was, or all of them were like, "Oh boy, can't wait to tell Endeavor." Yeah. As Endeavor shows up, what's emergency thing? Or actually, let's say Endeavor was reading a book. And only people that he allows to go to there is his group or his kids. Nobody else. So his kid, or he walks in, and what's his status support as the, is that how you greet your son, or your favorite son? As Endeavor puts down his book, he looks up at him, and what he was like, as when he looks, and he thought about that, and he ends up doing that, like, as he gets out of his chair, walks around on him, and hugs him, like, "Can't believe you're back." Yeah, get to see it too. Yeah. So then they, like, talked, and yeah, Todoroki and Dabi were happy that their son, or their brother came back to life, and yeah. As Zuko, or when everybody heard that he came right back, as Endeavor says, "Huh, what have you been doing?" well, I got a suntan. And so, yeah. As his skin turns back to normal color. As, yeah. So, yeah. The Overshock got married to silver-haired girl and the Maya. MEI. And both of them had 4 kids. And then the other one, and I forgot to mention, or probably did mention. No, that's not it. Come on. This one, when Overshock hung in this what if? When he got married to her and had a kid, yeah. So, yeah, basically, he only difference is the Overshock in this what if him My Hero version is Zuko or Overshock had 4 kids, and the Akami gets killed. He had 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl. That both of them are clumsy. Yeah, but that's okay. And yeah, he does know how to hang out with everybody. Yeah, so now this is the end of the video. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video. So say your goodbye.